Most people think Notepad is just for typing, but today I'll show you how to turn it into a secret password protected diary. But before we dive in, if you are new to the channel, kindly support the channel by clicking on the subscribe button and clicking on the bell notification icon for videos like this. I'll really appreciate that. Now let's get started. So to turn your Notepad into a secret password protected diary, we are going to open the Notepad by clicking on the search, and then we click on Notepad. Okay, if you don't have it in the recent, you can still search for that. Okay, so I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to copy my diary script. So I'm going to double click on the script, and then I'll copy the script and paste it in the Notepad. Okay, I'll be leaving the script at the description below. You can copy the script and follow along with the tutorial. So what the script does is it's going to create a vault, okay, a diary vault that is going to keep everything you type in your diary, okay. And before you can access the diary, it's going to ask for a password. So the default password is Sakes123. You can change the password to your own password, okay. And if you try on 3 attempts and it failed, it's going to lock the diary, and then it will reset for you to type the password again. So you can change the system lock from 10 seconds to 20 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to save this diary on the desktop. So to do that, I'm going to click on the file, then I'll click on save as. So at the save as, I'm going to name it Sakes diary.bat. Okay, and then at the save as type, I'm going to click on the down arrow, then I'll select the all files, then I'll click on save. So I'm going to close the notepad. Okay, so this is the diary we've created. Okay, so we are going to change the icon to look like a diary, a real diary. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to open my browser, then I'm going to search for the icon I want. Okay, so we are going to use this link to download the icon. So I'm going to leave the link as well, then I'll press on the enter key on the keyboard. So I'm going to search for the diary icon. So let me select let me search for diary icon. So here you can select the diary you want. Okay, so I want to select a diary that will suit what I want to do. Okay, so I'm going with this diary. Okay, so to download this diary, we are going to click on the download icon, and then we are going to select the ICO file. Okay, so you see it has downloaded the diary. Okay, so I'm going to close this. So now we are going to make this .backed file to .exe file. So to do that, you're going to download the backed to exe converter. So to do that, you're going to click on the browser. You can select any browser of your choice. Okay, and then you go to Google and then you search for back to exe converter. Here is it. Okay, so you can go to the GitHub, and then you can scroll down and then you download your back to exe converter. Okay, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I've already downloaded the file, so I'm going straight to using it, and then I'll show you how it works. Okay, so let me close the browser. So here is what I downloaded. Okay, so I'm going to double click on that. So I'm going to open the batch file. I have it on the desktop, so I'm going to click on that. Then I'll click on open. So I'm going to add the icon to it. So I'm going to check this icon. Then I'll select this, and then I'll point where I have my downloaded icon. Okay. Then I'll click on open, and then we click on convert to convert from batch to exe. Okay. So going to the desktop, Sakes diary. Okay, that's the name we want to give it. Then I'll click on save. So now it's converting from the bat to exe. Okay. Okay, so it's finished converting. So I'm going to close the back to exe converter. And then when we come to our desktop, this is the diary we've created. Okay, Sakes diary. So you can delete this batch file. And then when I double click on this diary, you see it's asking for a password to log in to the diary. So let me enter some 3 wrong login password and let's see what happens. Access denied. Okay, so it's asked me again to log in. Access denied. So for the 3rd time. So you see the system is logged for 20 seconds. Okay, you can change the seconds to anything that suits your diary. Okay, so you are waiting for 20 seconds. It will access to log in again. So now I'm going to enter the correct password and let's see what happens. So access granted. Okay, so now it has opened a new notepad for me to type my diary. Okay, and it has created a date for me and the time for my diary, for what I'm typing in my diary. So let's see, I want to type, this is Sakes Infotech. Please support the channel by subscribing and liking. Thanks for watching. Okay, so when we are done like this, we are going to save it. So to do that, I'm going to click on the file and then save. So let me close this diary. Then I'm going to close the command prompt as well. Okay, so it will create a diary vault. Okay, everyone can access it. So we are going to make this diary vault hidden. So to do that, I'm going to right click on that. Then I go to properties and then I go to hidden. Okay, then I'll click on apply. So we are applying for the changes to the folder, the subfolder, and files. So we leave the default. So I'm going to click on OK, and then I'll click on OK. Now we've hide the diary vault, so no one can get access to it. So if I want to create a new, like I want to type something new in my diary, I'm going to double click on this, and then I'll enter my password. Okay. So you see, it has created another time for my diary. So if you like, there's no need for you to specify the time. Okay, it will create it as you type in your diary. Okay, so please support the channel. Okay, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Then I'll click on save. Okay, to update my diary. Then I close. So you see, we've hidden or we've hide the diary vault, so no one can get access to that. So before you can open this diary, it's going to require a password. Okay, so this brings us to the end of the tutorial. Please, if you find value in this video, please consider supporting the channel by clicking on the subscribe button and liking the video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye for now.